with Chris Singleton. It's the Pittsburgh. About to get started here. Spencer Horwitz now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first. One out in the top of the first. And that one hammered. Gone. His first homer of the year, and the Pirates take the lead. It's 1-0. One down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Out to short. Lindor fires to first in time. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Bouncer to second. Semien. The throw to first. Lau out on the. Here's Francisco Lindor. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Fought off foul. Foul ball still 0-2. High fly ball down the left field line. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Tapped in front of the plate. Grabs it barehanded to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Polanco in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. Griffin for 1. Double play.
Got him.
What a. Back here at Citi Field, Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. And the runner stays where he is. That's in there.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away. 1 out, man at first. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Up the middle, Semien. He flips it to second in time.
No, he's safe.
On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Up the middle, Lindor. They take the force out. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning, Brett Baty up now for the Mets. Comes up empty.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Got him swinging. And now it's Mark Vientos. Baden at first, one gone. 0-2 now as he swings through it. That's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Base hit into center field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. O'Hearn steps on the bag, and there's two away. Here's Juan Soto. Now the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Bottom half of inning number 2. O'Hearn takes it himself. They limit the damage here. Top half of the 3rd inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Connor Griffin. That one to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Popped up. Lindor under it. And there's one down. Here's Trout. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Well, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Another homer, his 2nd home run of the game, and the Pirates take the lead. It's 3-2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. McClain, a righty that throws with power, making his first start of the year. And he was a 3rd-round pick in 2023. Got him. 2 away. And now it's Brandon Lowe. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Inside, ball 1.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 down, nobody on. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Pirates, first baseman Ryan O'Hearn.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. And that is that. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike. That one lifted to left. Horwitz on the move towards the line. That'll drop in as he plays it on a high. And the tying run is on base.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And now runners at the corners, nobody out. Next to hit, Brett Baty. Baden in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Fouls away the first offering. Sets him down looking. Huge strikeout there.
Catcher, Francisco
Alvarez at the plate now, and that's strike one. To first, maybe a 2-ball. They get one in there safely. Back even, it's 3-3. Vientos in the box now, takes strike one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Fouled off the plate, they'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. Start of the fourth. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Alejandro Kirk. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. The 2-1. And he swings through that one. That one ripped right center field, and it's into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Throw gets by him at second.
Everything came together for him. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
That's a ball. Nope, outside.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. In the air, left field. Soto really on his horse for it. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. The relay, not in time. He's got a double.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
0-1. Out towards right center field. Baden should have this one. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. In to score from third. It's 4-3. Now here is Connor Griffin. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. This one in the air, right field. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play. Safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
Left fielder, Spencer Horwitz.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That's a ball.
That one misses. Ball 3. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. Inside. Full count now. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock. Here's Mike Trout.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Foul ball there. And base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Nope. Outside.
Line drive, base hit. Throw into third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Sean Manaea.
pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Lau at the plate. Nice grab. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Here is Marcus Semien.
Ball 1. Hey!
And a swing and a miss. Stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering.
There's a swing and a drive, and foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Got him looking for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. This one in the air, center field. Trout under it. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the Mets order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Hit hard but foul off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's a high chopper. Over to first. Lindor retired. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit. Left field. And it falls. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit. You know, these Pirates doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
Baden has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. 1 down.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
In the air, out towards right center. Baden on his way over. And there's 2 down. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jared Triolo. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. On the ground to the left, Lindor. And that is the inning. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Juan Soto up now for the Mets.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it gets into the seats.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Boils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights it off, he'll see another. And a ball and 2 strikes. In the air, center field. Trap under it. Takes it in for the out. Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball. The Mets trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Good job to fight that one off. In the air, right field. Marsh under it. And there are 2 down. Next is switch hitting first baseman Jorge Polanco. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
Nope.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. And foul ball. That one ripped. And foul ball. Swings through that one. Back here at Citi Field, digging in, Connor Griffin. This one in the air, center field. Robert under it. And there's 1 down. Popped up. Bichette moving under it. And there are 2 outs. And now batting Mike Trout. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. On a line out towards center. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Queens. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Edward Bizardo.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot.
Ball, that's out.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. That's the 3rd. On to O'Hearn. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. So now here's the DH, Mark Vientos.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
On the ground to 3rd, Triolo. Throw to first in time. In the air, right side. And that is that. We go to the top of the 7th. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Ozuna swings and drives one. Well hit to left. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
That's out to center field. 2 down. Ryan O'Hearn, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
In the air, left field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Marsh. That one is absolutely belted. Baden, a long run for this one. Can't get to it, and this could score both runs. The second run scores. It's a 2-run double, and they're up by 4.
Number 43, Oscar Bravo.
Whoa, that's down.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's off the inside edge. And the count now 2-0. That one missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit.
Off the plate, ball
Well,
1.
he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Hit hard, base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. Fouls away the first offering. That's ripped into the outfield. Robert grabs it on the run. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Luis Robert. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
In the air to left center. Trout on the move, and there's 1 away. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Ball 1.
On the ground to short, Griffin. Throw to first is in time. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's Juan Soto. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Popped up. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field, here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. He did not go around. The 1-2. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. His first homer of the year. 1 down. Brandon Lowe, the next Pirate to hit. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. That one fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there, and that's going to bang against the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
All over that one right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Runner at second here, one gone. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes Lau. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. It's 10-4. So digging in, Alejandro Kirk. Line drive. And it's 2 away. Tobias Myers gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it. But
diving stop at second, and that's a great play for the out. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Bo Bichette digs in now.
Hey.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down. Tap foul at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. He goes down looking. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Brett Baty. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Lined into right. And that is that. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
In the air to left center. Robert moving under this one. And a couple of quick outs.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast. And that's the inning. The new pitcher in the game, Jose A. Ferrer, ready to make his season debut. High fly ball, right field. Marsh settles under it. One up, one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Ferrer goes 6'1", 235 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. So they're down to their final out. Now it's Marcus Semien. On the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. 10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.